Thanks for taking the time to join me on my channel, Nigel View on Things. How you doing? How you keeping? Hope everybody's safe and sound where you are. I need to show you a story.
Medical martial law rolled out in New York, guys. Unvaccinated citizens banned from all public places. Now this'll be for adults as well. So you think it's just for the kids? No.
Now, if you would like to find out more about that story, I'll leave the links to Joanne's channel in the description box down below, nice and simple for everybody to find. Please go over, say hello, share the love, and don't forget to like that video. Coming to a street near you, I'm sure, maybe the mark of the beast. Hey, we're going to be looking at weathercamnetwork.au, links to that in the description box down below, nice and simple for everybody to find. The camera we're going to be looking at is Jandakot south-southwest, and as you can see, the date is the 27th of March 2019. The time is 5:21 in the AM. The sun is starting to rise. Pictures approximately every 30 seconds on this camera. Let me show you something that occurs. Our sun's starting to rise. Oh, maybe it's not. It's getting lighter, it's getting darker, it's getting lighter, it's getting darker, it's getting lighter. And of course what we're looking at is the camera just adjusting. But cameras adjust extremely fast at a blink of an eye. Of course there couldn't be any technology in our skies, could there? There's nothing coming towards us. Our governments would have told us now, wouldn't they? Let's have a quick look at the FAA weather cameras. I'll leave the links to this in the description box down below. Nice and simple for everybody to find. The camera we're going to be looking at is Good News Bay. Interesting name. We're going to be looking at this camera in 1 second. Definitely very interesting. The pictures on this camera are approximately every 10 minutes when it decides to load itself. Technology at its best. Let's try again. And let's push the play button. As we can see, our sun and sun simulator coming through the sky. The black dot is the sun simulator. The sun's still there in the sky. And we can see our red spinning planet just there. There seems to be something there, and something else there, and something else there. What we're looking at is lenses in our sky. Technology that shouldn't be there. We can actually see this spinning. Let's have a look at the next camera, the southwest. Let's push play. And as you can see, the camera is a little bit dirty, but nevertheless, we get to see something quite incredible. And of course, we're looking at water droplets. That's the only thing it can be, isn't it? And then all of a sudden, we get to see these lenses appearing in the sky. Of course, water droplets. There couldn't be technology in any shape or form in our sky, could there? Absolutely not. Not a chance. What's going on there? Of course, that's normal. So if we went to another camera and we could verify what we're looking at, let's have a look at this one. Have a look at the southeast and push loop. And then push play and see what happens. You see the chemtrails in the background, red spinning object, and yeah, absolutely normal. Up in the sky, lens after lens after lens. Technology in our sky. Of course, just water droplets on the lens. Of course it is. What is that? So as you can see, there's technology in our sky and they're trying to hide things. Let me show you how this works with the help of the Action Lab. I'll leave the links to his channel in the description box down below. Nice and simple for everybody to find. Please watch the rest of the video because it's very, very interesting.
To get this to work, you can't just use one lens, but you have to use 4 lenses. And you just set them up according to this equation and their focal points. So this focal point is our invisibility point. But then as you keep going, in order for the background to not look distorted, you have to recorrect the light that you made diverge right there. But the problem is that the image is now flipped 180 degrees. Okay, so watch as I dangle something in front of the lens, how it just disappears.
So as you can see, before lenses, it makes the object in question just disappear. With 3 lenses, it makes the object backwards, and we've seen that backwards lit planet many different times. You can see it here. Of course, that's normal, and that's our moon. No, it's not. If you look up, you will not be able to see it. Only with the aid of a camera. Right time, right place, and right angles, everything matches up, and you get some impressive results. But also there's something else in play. There's a 5th lens. Somebody didn't really do their mathematics or pay attention, or maybe they did. The 5th lens, what I'm talking about, is the camera lens itself. And because of that reason, we get to see images like we're just about to see. Wednesday, 27th of March 2019, Edna Bay South. Let's have a look. And just here, you can see a lens. Every time we see one of these, it's a lens. Just here, we can see that greying of the lens that we get when it's being projected backwards onto the lens of the camera. The 5th lens, lenses in the sky. Did they actually make a telescope into space? And you can see this object. Yeah, it spins. This is not our sun. It spins too fast. Our sun takes, well, a few days to do 1 revolution. It doesn't do 1 revolution every year. Anyway, you can see it spinning. Another lens just there. And you can see that lens moving. Big explosion of light just there. That just tells me there's a lens in the sky. But just after that, we get to see that there, which is going to manifest into the red object, which is just there. You can see another lens. And in the last video, we actually get to see a time lapse of that just appearing from behind something. I'll leave the links to that video in the description box down below. Of course, that is normal. Very interesting. Lens. Central part of the lens. Just there. You can see the donut, the hole. And there. Yeah, of course, this is normal. Absolutely normal. We can see there's lenses in the sky. There's one just there. And yeah, everything looks totally normal. We always get these lines when there's a lens present, and this is no exception. This has become very, very, well, it's changed colour as to what it used to be, because it used to be grey. Now it's sort of like a reddy yellow. Yeah, that's normal. Looks like a banana. And we get another great big flash of light, and you're going to see this just disappear. You can see something moving over, covering it up. Boom, there it goes. It just disappears. And then you've got a big explosion of light. You can just about make the lens out just there. And this is just about to disappear. Same day, different camera. Cape Fanshawe West. Everything looks totally normal. Blue skies over here. And yeah, the chemtrails in the background, the particulates, turns the sky into a big one-way mirror. You're going to see absolutely nothing. Just notice up here that, well, it looks like a lens to me. Big flash of light. We could see something just there. Yeah, it looks like a lens. Look at the background. Very, very normal. We just accept what we see. And a massive explosion of light. Don't forget, these pictures are 10 minutes apart. And that lasts, well, yet again, we've got something just there. Look at the chemtrails. What is causing that effect? And then all of a sudden, it starts getting quite darkish. Well, possibly. What is that there? I mean, that really does look normal. Look at the background. Yeah, it's orange and green, and yeah, that is a total normal thing to see. This, on the other hand, what is that? Is that a lens? It looks very man-made to me. There seems to be lines. It actually looks, well, of course, it's a water droplet. And 10 minutes later, we get to see it transform. And a great big explosion of light from our sun and sun simulator. That looks so normal. Really does. Many people have been talking about this curtain of light on the horizon, and this, I think, really does do it justice. Maybe a bit of fog. And you can see that down below this is starting to transform to a different colour. Bit orangey yellow just there. And we begin to see our real sun. Yes, our sun is still there. It's yellow, it's golden, and that is exactly what it looks like. That in the centre is the sun simulator. That around the outside is the glow of our sun. No sun, no life. The sun simulator is for a totally different reason. Keep saying it, and I will many different times. Now we seem to have 3 object setting. We've got the sun simulator, the sun, and what looks like the red spinning planet. Of course, that couldn't be possible now. So if you actually stuck with me this far, I'm going to show you something what I find quite amazing. 27th of March 2019, Tenerife Springs West, and I've just butchered that name 100%. Let's have a look at the camera. Absolutely a perfect picture. What a nice place to go for a walk and take the dog for a walk. Yeah, maybe do a bit of fishing, bit of boating. It looks quite pleasant. We've got that big old mirror in the sky. A few chemtrails just going on there. We can see our sun and sun simulator starting to set, obviously west, and you can see what time it is there. 15:31 and 30 seconds. Unfortunately, it would be really, really nice to have, what, a 30-second time lapse or maybe a minute time lapse, but these pictures are every 10 minutes. We can see that chemtrail, and yeah, everything looks, well, quite normal. And what is happening here? There seems to be something in the background. That chemtrail sort of like dissipates into, and you can't see, well, maybe it just doesn't go any further. And then it starts getting brighter. Something over here. And what are we looking at here? Lens, lens, lens. What is this object just here? And more lenses. Absolutely normal. We're looking at our sun and sun simulator. There seems to be a lens just there. A lens. A massive big lens in the sky being projected backwards onto the lens of the camera. Without these lenses in the sky, we would not get to see many of the photographs that we do or the videos that we do. It's because of these being projected backwards that we get to see some outstanding pictures from many different parts of the world. But yeah, let me see. Somebody playing football, tennis, balls hit the, maybe a drop of water. Part of the lensing system there. Yeah, quite normal. And, well, that is our sun simulator starting to set with the sun behind it. This is a lens in the sky, and this lens will move along with the sun and sun simulator because there's something behind that lens that they don't want us to see, and we're definitely not going to see it. They've actually shown us many different times that there are many different planets out there that they're finding each day. They already know that it's coming. They've already made preparations. This plan has been put into place for quite some time. And you could see another lens there, another lens just there, and yeah. And then our sun and sun simulator and the red spinning planet just sets. What we've got to understand, there are things in the sky that shouldn't be there. Like I've said before, many times before, you need to pay attention, look round and see what's happening. Mother Nature tells us everything we need to know. There is a major build-up of earthquakes, volcanoes, and many other things. The pole flip, put them all together, of course. It's global warming. No, it's not. Anyway, that's all I've got for you now. Much love, much peace, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.